Hey everybody, the AFib Warrior here with another exciting card pull video. Just like the title suggests, we have a lot of Sword and Shield to rip this morning. First, we are going to start off with some Rebel Clash. Then we are going to move on to the Bane of My Existence, the Evolving Skies of Sword and Shield, which actually I don't know, if I can't remember if Evolving Skies was a part of Sword and Shield or not, but if it wasn't, this is the Evolving Skies of Sword and Shield, Fusion Strike. Then we're going to move on to Vivid Voltage. I don't think I might have opened like 2 packs of Vivid Voltage before. Then we're going to rip these Darkness Ablaze packs, and then lastly, to finish it off, we are going to rip these Battle Styles. So first, let's start with a little Pokey Prayer here. Shimanahaya, Shimanahaya, in the name of Ash Ketchum, may we shower these packs with the tears of a crying thousand Pikachus. In Mewtwo's name we pray. Amen. Alright. So let's see here. Probably not going to get a ton of good pulls. So I'm going to stack them like this. A little bit different orientation than what I usually do. But I need room for all the packs. So there we go. And they are in order of rippage. And there we go. All right, let's jump right into it. Hope everybody's having an awesome day so far. I know I am. Today is a new day. For those of you who don't know, I tried to get into poke vesting, and it was one of the most toxic things I've ever tried to do. The community as a whole, when it comes to poke vesting, that is like trying to buy and sell product, is very toxic. And if you ever want to get into poke vesting, just a heads up, there's going to be a lot of drama. For example, I made a listing for a product the other night and woke up to 8 DMs and 70 comments, and a few of the DMs were people like telling me I should die, that they wanted to kill my family. One person said they wanted to burn down my house. It was crazy, y'all. So I immediately took down the listing and got out of poke vesting that day. So we got yellow borders. So the rule is 4 cards to the front. We got our energy. Oh, looks like we might have got a hit already. Hold up. That's kind of exciting. Trying to keep all my Poke Live cards organized, my energies. That way putting this stuff up is easy. Wow, the cards are literally almost glued together. Look at that. Dragapult. I don't know if it's worth anything, but it looks kind of cool. And I've never seen that Pokemon before. Trying to find that sweet spot where my zoom can actually pick it up. Right about there. Yeah, y'all can see it. I think it's because of all the shininess that's going on in there. Alright, well, first pack we got a V card. A nice and shiny V card at that. So that's not a bad way to start. This is Rebel Clash. These packs are, when did this stuff come out? These packs are old. Is what I was about to say. Let's see. So these packs came out in, let's see here, 2020. So these packs are 4 years old, y'all. And when they start to get that old, I kid you not, the packaging becomes frail. It like literally almost falls apart. Looks like we got another little shiny back there. Alright, so first off, we got a Magikarp and then a Malamar V Max. Nice. Okay, so I have a personal collection that I have going of all the original 151. So essentially what I'm trying to do here is I'm basically going to put together my own 151 binder where it has all the original 151 Pokemon, but from all the different sets that I pull cards from. So It's a grand idea. It's going to take a while to come to fruition, but can't wait to finally put together that binder one day. It's going to be glorious. It's going to be massive. I'm going to have to find a special binder just for this endeavor. Ooh, we got a Magmar that's going into personal. So that's one of the things that, like, this has kind of made ripping packs more fun, is if I find one of the Pokemon from the original 151, regardless of the, you know, as long as it's a foil, I am sticking to that. I only want foils in my my personal 151 collection. Also, if it's a super expensive card, I'm about to say I just got that card. Okay. If it's a super expensive card, I will probably part ways with it, just because, you know, I need to support my habit. Alright, let's put these two together. So far we got, let's see. So we got the Dragapult V. We got the Dragapult V Max. And then we got the Malamar V Max. There we go. So, lots of shinies. Lots of V cards here so far. Very interesting. These packs have been sitting on the shelves for a hot minute now. So, there's no telling what we're going to find. And to be completely honest, I'm not sure what any of these cards might even be worth. So that's another reason why we're doing this mass rippage. Oh, look at that Snorlax. I wish that was a shiny. That's a cool one. And then Galarian Yamask. Never seen that Pokemon before. That's another thing I love about ripping Sword and Shield, is you always see Pokemon, or I always see Pokemon like Nose Pass. Never heard of that Pokemon before. It's a giant boulder with a pink nose. So funny. Drapey, never seen that one either. And then Luxray, I've seen that one. So we're getting a few little foils here. Alright, getting a lot of black borders. That's always good. That means that we will either hopefully get 2 foils or something good. Well, did not get 2 foils that time. Greedents, first evolution. I've learned a lot about Greedent over the past couple weeks. There's a lot of Greedents floating around. Greedent is my spirit animal. It is a giant squirrel that collects candy instead of acorns, which I can relate to. Alright, hold up. I did something wrong over here. Oh, sorry. I'm mixing cards. Sorry about that. Alright. Moving along. Horror Energy. Oh, wow. That's interesting. And then a Galarian Crissola. Never heard of that one either. I never, that's a pretty cool card, that Horror Energy. Let's see. Alrighty. Heliolisk. Alright, that's the last pack of Rebel Clash. I almost need to label it, because I am not going to remember that symbol. I know what I'll do. I will take one of the empty packs and put all the cards I pulled on top of it. That way I can remember where I pulled. Oh, speaking of Greedent. Alright, so those are our pulls from Rebel Clash. Let's see here. Alright, so Rebel Clash is done. We got a little pack here so I can keep all this somewhat organized, because again, I don't know any of these symbols. I like how that, you know, with the new sets, the Scarlet and Violet sets, they put like the letter, like, you know, letters. Like for Pade and Faith, it's PAF. For Paradox Rift, it's PAR. For Temporal Forces, it's TEF. They have kept it very simple in that sense. Alright, so moving on to Fusion Strike. Y'all, they owe me a Gengar. I can't tell you how much Fusion Strike I have opened. It is absurd at this point. But I just happen to have some Fusion Strike lying around, which is why we're opening it. I am definitely not actively trying to buy or collect Fusion Strike. The pull rates are horrendous, just an FYI. I can't speak for the pull rates for any of the other sets in Sword and Shield, but I can tell you that the pull rates in Fusion Strike are god awful. And I know that from personal experience. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I think I saw a shiny. That'd be nice. Oh, there's something back here. Let's see what we got. So we got an Arcanine, which I like. He's going in the personal collection, and then a Greedent VMAX. My spirit animal. Look, the universe hears you. I'm telling you, when you talk, the universe responds. You put out positive energy, you're gonna get positive results. You put out negative energy, you're gonna get negative results. We will get a Gengar. We will get a Gengar. I want a Gengar. Other than the Gengar, I have no idea what any of the other chase cards might be in here. I've just honestly been chasing the Gengar. And if I pull one on video, it'll be equivalent to like a God Pack video. And I've seen that card so many times. Okay, there we go. Rillaboom VMAX. That's kind of cool. He's a drumming Pokemon. That's very cool. Look at him. He's over there getting after it, y'all. Rillaboom. Making beats. I mean, y'all, like, these Sword and Shield packs haven't disappointed from a pull standpoint thus far. Getting some decent hits. I mean, I say I'm getting some decent hits. We're getting some cool looking cards, but I don't know if any of this is actually worth anything. Dude, this looks like, what's it called from Mario? You know what I'm talking about. The caterpillar with the spikes on its back. That's exactly what that looks like. That's probably where they got the idea for that Pokemon. So I gained 2 new followers last night. That was kind of cool. I'm at 18 followers currently, which that's probably about to drop back down to 17 followers due to some personal drama with somebody. Not going to get too much into the situation, but long story short, there's some double standard shadiness happening with a local group that I was a part of. And I'm not dealing with it no more, man. It was taking the fun out of the game for me. You know, I have been personally, I wouldn't say attacked, but I got ripped off, for one. Not once, but twice. Secondly, the person that I'm dealing with is very shady and, you know, likes to play the victim card, it seems like. You know, he told me that he wanted a bunch of my cards last week, and so I literally spent 5 hours one day putting everything in a TCG player, organizing it, the whole 9 yards, and then he went 0 Dark 30 on me. And then when I called him out on it, he tried to give me a long spiel about how he had some family stuff come up, this and that. And like, here's the deal, like, I get it, like, stuff happens, but it also takes 30 seconds to send a message. You know, I've had close friends before in the past who have gaslighted me and, you know, just, you know, whenever you point out their flaws, they just immediately, they either A, point out your flaws. I call that, what do I call that? Whenever you're like giving somebody, I call that a feedback sandwich. Whenever you're giving somebody feedback and they try to flip it on you and give you feedback, it's like, whoa, like, I'm trying, like, no, this is not the time.